Hi, my name is Josh Kenney. I'm 40 years old, live in Orlando, Florida. I'm a father of two wonderful children and have a lovely wife, Carrie. I was 17 years old, getting ready for the prom, running track, having a great time with my life when I started passing out for some unexplained reason. Next thing you know, I'm speaking to a cardiologist and he's explaining to my parents and I that I'm going to be getting a pacemaker in the next few days. So having a pacemaker myself and it not being MRI compatible, whenever I talk to people that are getting a pacemaker or receiving a pacemaker, they're still in the phase of understanding why they're having a pacemaker. What they aren't thinking about is future medical needs. And future medical needs will tell you that most of us in our lifetime will need an MRI. I had a very serious sports injury where I needed an MRI and I could not get an MRI. I had to settle for a CT scan, which got okay results, but it took time and radiation, which I don't want to expose myself to more radiation than I have to. So if I was talking to somebody that was getting a pacemaker, I would strongly encourage them to get an MRI compatible pacemaker because you don't know when you're going to need an MRI. And there are types of cancers out there that cannot be detected by a CT scan. Leaning on the experience of your physicians and really going to your physician and letting them know that you have a need for an MRI compatible pacemaker, that you've had MRIs in the past, or you're concerned that you may need MRIs in the future. Ultimately, it's up to the patient to have that conversation and for the physician to have that conversation with the patient.
Please talk to your doctor to see if it is right for you. Your physician should discuss all potential benefits and risks with you. This treatment is prescribed by your physician. This treatment is not for everyone. Although many patients benefit from the use of this treatment, results may vary. Additional safety information follows.